cannot believe I have to sit on this cat fur.
It's pretty much gone.
Yeah, you cleaned your side, the clean side. You didn't finish cleaning my side, which was the dirty side.
Yeah. I got the important side.
Oh, about the importance. The vivaces.
The Vichis.
The vichis. The ceviches. The ceviches.
But sit up here. Sit up here on Uncle Dennis's side.
Yes. Make it dirty again.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Okay, finally.
Okay.
All right. And
So,
we're back.
we are?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
I mean, we're here and we're back. Thank you for tuning in. If you have been tuning in, nobody tunes in.
Dude, it's a digital age. There's no such thing as a dial anymore.
Yeah, I know. All right, how do you feel?
Tired. It's a long weekend.
Okay, I feel much better.
Yeah.
From last week, so...
Yeah,
well,
I introduced him to hot toddies.
He's telling all the secrets.
Yes.
Yes.
All my bourbon's gone.
Yes, and I'm finally over that Asian flu that I've got. Coming out of the Asia.
So, Dennis.
Yes.
You heard about the new flu coming out of China, right?
Yeah, I don't want it. Can we not talk about that? I don't want it.
Okay.
I probably just had it.
I'm just saying.
Given how long it took me to get over it.
It does begin with a C.
Okay.
I cannot pronounce the name.
Okay, cool. I like it.
We won't pronounce it, but apparently it's spread by mosquitoes.
Okay.
And they're going into lockdown again in China.
There are plenty of mosquitoes so for where I've been.
Yeah, so maybe.
Possibly. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I mean, in 2019, before we got lockdowns,
I said that word.
Before everyone went on long vacation,
yeah.
I came from China in December, and I got sick on the airplane flying from Beijing.
Everybody, he's the reason.
I'm the zero patient.
He's patient zero.
I'm patient zero. Yes.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, we have good stuff that will keep you healthy now.
Yes, which is what?
Lemons.
Oh.
Yes, that is a lemon from my lemon tree. I'm like, holy moly!
It's a hybrid. It doesn't look like a lemon.
I don't know.
It looks like a pumpkin.
It feels like a lemon.
Yeah, but looks like a squash.
We'll have to try it later.
Okay. Well, you do that.
Speaking about lemons, you're still doing gin.
I am on the James's gin, and I didn't notice this, but on the new design, they have the new label design. Okay, they began to put the engineered in Wiltshire label, so the gin is apparently engineered. I like that. Which, however, I for today's podcast, I've chosen my least favorite, the one that I think is the crappiest of the crappiest out of the whole collection. So I'm gonna have that.
So there is no such thing as an Asian parsnip. So they engineered an Asian parsnip.
Well, yeah,
which is fake.
Yeah.
So yeah, the gin is not real.
So is the American Ramstad does not exist.
It's not a natural drink.
The American Ramstad doesn't exist either. They actually had to relabel the Ramstad from mustard because the FDA wouldn't let them call the type of gin American mustard in America because it would be misleading the consumer. It's not a mustard. Well, hell yeah, it's not a mustard. It's a gin. So they called it Ramstad instead.
But is it a gin? It's artificially produced.
Well, you tell me.
It's not natural. It's not good for you.
Okay, take a sniff. Come on. No, you can do it.
Yeah, it's not gin.
Smells like perfume, huh?
It smells like junk.
And,
All right.
And what are you having?
Well, I decided to go with bourbon, and you said, hey, open this bottle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. It's the Blind Peddler.
Yes.
Limited.
Straight out of the small...
Private Barrel
Yes.
Select. I don't have my glasses on. And, looks kind of interesting. And so it's a private barrel. Wait, that's not the barrel number. That's the proof.
Yes.
118 proof?
Yes.
What are you trying to do to me?
Yeah, you're going to get drunk.
Yes. What is it? 59% by it's barrel 49 of 60. But
Yes, and it's a small distillery out of Kentucky.
J. Mattingly.
When I was in Kentucky, I picked up this bottle from this very small hole-in-the-wall thing, and it must be unique. And it's a Blind Peddler. I like the name of it.
Oh, it's from Blind Pig Distilleries.
Yep.
So, interesting. All right. Well, this one's got a wax top that doesn't want to come off.
Well, you'll fast forward to this whole process. Oh, look at what is this?
It's a knife to open up the bottle.
Oh, all right.
Don't you know?
All right. I forgot something.
What?
You forgot something.
Oh, tonic water.
The tonic water.
Yeah, go get the tonic water.
I'll be back.
Yeah, and I'll keep you occupied. That, cork-ish thing.
Okay. How does it smell?
It smells nice and sweet.
Uh-huh. I don't bring bad stuff, I told you. Danny approves?
Oh, we'll see in a second.
Okay. A drop of water?
Well, let me taste it before I put the water in. Because, it's cast strength. You got to see if you can drink it. Wait for him to finish. You want your lemon?
Oh, the hybrid lemon. Sure. Someone told me that this particular flavor goes better with oranges, but... Okay.
Well, that's the guy who makes it, and he doesn't know anything about flavor.
Oh, cheers. I'm sorry, James. Cheers to you.
Oh, that's good.
That's not.
Oh, here. Nah, it's wasted on you. I am going to put a little water in there because it is a little bit strong. But,
Yeah.
It's drinkable as a cast strength.
Uh-huh.
So it's not one of those cast strengths where you just can't drink it without water. But it doesn't hurt to dilute it a little bit. It's definitely strong. But it's got a nice flavor. A lot of caramel in it.
Does it go for 118 proof? Would you say?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Okay.
That's really good. I like that.
Okay. Well.
Hey, watch check. Wrist check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Today's
watches.
The sponsors of today's episode.
Yeah, it's F-bargarage on eBay.
Yes.
So what do you got?
I've got something shiny and blue.
Yes.
Tell me more.
It's an Armatron watch.
Okay.
They're kind of like Timex. They've been around for years. They make a lot of watches. They're not high-end watches, but they do make some nice-looking watches. This one's got a gold Spidel Twist-O-Flex Expand-O-Flex strap on it.
Which I like.
Up. Yeah, been cleaned up.
Yeah.
I think it's got a new crystal, or at least cleaned up.
Yeah.
and it's a nice quartz movement on that.
Cleaned up an ultrasonic cleaner?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I usually clean my stuff on ultrasonic. It really needs it.
Yeah, and this one is for sale, right?
That one's for sale on the website.
Okay, cool. Go check it out.
I am running...
Shiny!
Yeah, it's shiny. It's a UNLTD fashion watch. It's got lots of rhinestones on it. It's got a kind of a silver face with all kinds of hatching on it, and it's got a rhino on it. You see the rhino there?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it. I mean,
but
it looks expensive.
It looks expensive. It's actually kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, they're not, incredibly expensive watches, but they're kind of fun fashion watches. I put a new band on it because the band was gone. It's nice leather, and I moved the UNLTD clasp over, so it's got the original clasp on it, which is nice.
Okay, and, so let me ask you a question. Do you think that the fashion of the oversized watches is still here, or is it slowly going away?
No, it's still here.
It's still here, oversizes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because you see, I tend to choose smaller watches for my wrist. Lighter weight, smaller dials.
So, I saw a watch this weekend.
Uh-huh.
And I now have a new goal watch.
Your dream watch.
New dream watch.
The one that you really, really, really want.
I really, 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 really want.
Okay, what's that?
So, one of the guys at my dad's birthday party turned 80.
Uh-huh.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yay. Hey.
He had an Omega Seamaster from 1998 or 1999. Okay. And it is the limited 50th anniversary edition from Omega. It doesn't have a traditional dive dial.
Uh-huh.
It's got this wavy pattern around the edges of the dive dial.
Yeah.
So it's not completely round. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's a 41 millimeter.
So it's a smaller size.
It's a big
size?
Yeah,
I thought
most watches are 36.
Oh, really? Okay,
34,
right.
36.
Yeah. We got spoiled with the digital watches and the 45 mil.
Yeah, and my dad wears a Techno Marine dive watch, and I think that one's like a 44 millimeter.
Yeah, the one that you gave it to him?
Yeah. Well, the one that I repaired for him.
Yes.
He had this watch. He loves it. He got it at Costco. It's not a very expensive watch, but he loves the watch. He gave it to me. It was broken. It wasn't running. Tested out the movement. The movement was shot. So I swapped out the movement. Had to replace a couple of hands that were missing on that, and replaced the crystal glass on it. After that, he used it for a while, but the crown tube, where the crown goes in for the water seal, it came loose. It's a pressure fit thing.
Yeah, it's an O-ring type of thing.
Yeah, and when you pop it in and out to move the crown and adjust the date and time, sometimes they get loose. So I was able to actually get a hold of Invicta, which has the crown for it, because they bought out Techno Marine, and was able to get that, replace that for him, and now he's got his watch back for his birthday, and he is really excited about it.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice, but Omega 99.
1999.
So 50th anniversary, which makes it 1949 year model?
No,
original?
1999. I think that it's Omega's older than that.
Yeah.
So it's got to be a 50th anniversary of that watch model.
Which what I mean, this takes us back to 1949. Expensive?
They're up there. They're not totally unaffordable, but it is, Rolex money. Entry level Rolex money.
So low 5 figures?
Yeah. It's about $2,000 to $3,000 for one.
Oh, okay. So
in really good condition.
Mid 4 figures. Okay.
Yeah. But that's a gold watch. I'm actually working on rebuilding a Seamaster for myself. It's a 166 dot something model. I have to remember, but it's 1960s-ish model, late 60s, 68, 67, close to my birthday there, and that one has a 565 mechanical movement in it, which is really nice. And
I have no idea what it means.
I'll put a picture up here, but it's got this kind of rose copper color to the movement. Well, you're the one that's drinking it. I'm not complaining. That's just absolutely gorgeous. And the funny thing is that most of those watches in that day did not have glass backs.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't see the movement. And it's like, oh my gosh, I have to put a glass back on whatever I rebuild it with, because it's just such a gorgeous movement. It's so beautiful to look at. And but anyway, that's a long-term project I'm working on.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, let's go back to the basics. Let's talk cars and stuff.
Really? Do we have to?
No, we just can drink here, get drunk on camera, and, I'll complain how I don't like... This is my least favorite out of the entire pack.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Cars.
Cars and...
You have what? A couple weeks of ownership of the Beetle?
I have a couple of weeks now on the Beetle and a couple of days spent in the garage. With and under the Beetle. Last time I told about
replacing things that I've just put in or fixed.
Yes, like
including an cabin air filter that I just swapped out.
Yes. Well, the thing rattles so much. I have to find all the places where it rattles from, which I have.
It wasn't a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, if you have noise-canceling earbuds in your ears, then it's not a problem. Which is exactly how I drove it for 300 miles. Not hearing anything, actually. It was a very lovely drive.
It's a convertible. The top's supposed to be down. You're not going to hear anything anyway.
It's fine. I'm not complaining.
So what did I mess up?
What did you mess up? Okay. Well, I cleaned up the dash. The biggest mess up was the rear license plate, which the metal frame for did not hold the bottom of the license plate, and it would detach like that and in motion create a whole bunch of rattles in the process. So I had to swap that one out, but I was installing the rear view camera. I had to go there anyway, so just by replacing the license plate frame, probably 60% of the rattles is gone. And I was questioning the rear suspension, which I still do. But just that one little piece.
The rear suspension's in good shape.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a rattle in it before from the rear suspension.
Yeah, I remember you found something in it, didn't you?
Yeah. Turns out that rattle was actually a snap-on pry bar that some mechanic had left hanging in the bumper.
Inside of the plastic cover?
Well, the bumper kind of scoops down and goes under the car.
Yes.
And it was like stuck there behind a lip. And I was like, what the heck? I was reaching in there to go work on something, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I pulled it out, and it was a snap-on tool. So it was probably worth more than what I was fixing. Or at least more than the car.
Yeah. So a couple of new seat covers came in, and the car looks newer. The couple of new mats are gonna come in, just small cosmetic stuff here and there. And I'm eyeing a couple of pieces, like trim pieces, and for the specific trim options that this particular Beetle has, which is an upscale Beetle. I was looking to replace the top dash plastic plates. But because it's an upgraded audio system, it's got built-in...
It's got the monsoon.
It's got the monsoon speakers for the high-end, so high and mid-end, built in. All of the replacement parts, or all of the used parts on the eBay that I found, first, in a much worse shape, and none of them have speakers built in.
The dash is in really good shape.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm just going to leave it as is.
I can't remember the company name, but I got a dash cover that's really nice on there.
No, not anymore.
Wow, you took it off.
Not anymore.
It had like space to put things on and stuff. It's a huge.
Yeah, I have it on video. Okay, that was the first modification back to OEM that actually went to the garbage. I kid you not.
I think that's a mistake.
Out and away.
It's a mistake. It had like shelving areas and stuff to store stuff.
Yeah, I don't need to store anything on my dash. No, it's a safety thing. My son is going to be driving this car, so no.
Well, and you call that a safety thing?
Yes, yes,
Your son driving,
yes,
not going to be safety,
yes, exactly.
especially since he's a new driver.
Yes, yes. And I broke one key. So the shells, outer shell, the plastic shell for the VW key, uh,
You can swap them.
you can you can swap them. You can swap them, but you cannot buy the shell OEM from VW. You have to go through the third party one, and what it means that I mean like you cannot have the top of the key old one or the bottom of the key, keep the old one. You have to replace the entire assembly, and the top part of the key, which holds the key blade, also keeps the RFID immobilizer chip. And one I disassembled just fine, and it's a glass RFID chip. The other one was glued in pretty well, and attempted it to heat up to remove it the good way. It broke on me, so I had to order like 5 RFID chips, and now I'm just crossing my fingers that my computer can program them. We'll see if that happens.
It's a 2006. It's quite possible that it can be programmed. But I think it's like 2010 or something like that. They went to the online the Volkswagen database, where you have to connect to the database to program the key, and so you have to have the VW programming software in order to do that, which is kind of a pain. But at the same time, it makes it harder to steal the keys.
Yes.
To steal that stuff. I don't know if it's the technology is caught up with the thieves, but the thieves' technology is caught up. But still, it's a good setup.
I have it. It already came in this weekend. I'll give it a go, and I'll keep you posted next week.
Yeah.
If I'm successful or not. But all in all, I mean, we keep driving it, enjoying it, and
That's good.
it runs well.
That's nice.
Nothing fell off major yet.
No.
Yet.
No.
Yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. So I haven't made too much progress on my cars. I've just been so busy lately. But we'll get there. What else? I mean,
You drove to Sonoma there and back
yeah.
in one piece.
And, well, it's a GTI. It goes great.
You drove GTI?
Well, yeah.
You-
It gets 27 miles to the gallon, dude.
You drove the stool to Sonoma and back?
Stupid.
Yeah, the rattly thing. The
No.
suspension is so tight.
It doesn't rattle.
The suspension is so tight.
I got BC Racing coilovers on it, and he's just jealous. But yeah, no, it drove great. It was handled fantastic. I love it. It's a fun car to drive. The only time I don't like it as much is when I'm stuck in like bumper to bumper traffic with a stick shift. But that's
That's a stick shift.
that's
for
a
you.
stick shift for you.
Yep.
What else? We got lots of car news, I guess. Apparently, the new Tesla diner isn't doing too well.
Oh, the one in LA?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the people complaining about now?
Pretty much everything. So
Wouldn't surprise me.
The diner's apparently 24/7. I didn't know this.
Mm.
So the neighbors aren't too happy about that.
So probably gets a
They've
little
got these
noisy.
They've got these giant TV screens that you
Mhm.
like dial in with your car to get the audio, but the light noise is pretty bad. The building isn't done with construction and is falling down and trying to kill people. Apparently, the restaurant has some working problems as far as process goes, and they left a whole bunch of food sitting outside.
Oh, that's not good. Especially in LA.
Yeah. I just mostly traffic, but not
Mhm.
everybody's happy with it. I mean, he did put it in. He was planning to do it in Santa Monica,
Uh-huh. Oh,
and,
okay.
and something happened with the building and the site and all that sort of stuff. So they moved it, and they put it in Hollywood, but it's like right on the edge of Santa Monica.
Uh-huh.
It next to Hollywood or something.
Yeah.
And it's just a busy location, and I'm like,
That entire part of the city is quite busy.
yeah. So
And I bet they had to move the Santa Monica place because of the fires earlier this year. Maybe something happened to the site?
I don't know what was. It
Okay.
was in one of the articles, and
Yeah.
I can't remember, and I honestly don't really care.
Well, out of all the places, they could have chosen any other location other than LA. I mean, for the first Tesla diner, I mean, there is no significance to this particular location to Tesla. Or is it? Maybe we don't know
I don't
something.
know. I mean, I once lived in Santa Monica.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I ran the LA Marathon, and Santa Monica was the finishing line, right by the ocean. I mean, like,
Mhm.
but when did you live in Santa Monica?
Junior high.
Why?
I went to
Why?
because my dad moved there for a job.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we actually had a house there in Santa Monica. Lived in Santa Monica. Went to junior high there.
For how long?
No, about 2 years.
Okay, so not long.
Not long.
Oh, okay. Would you approve of Santa Monica?
No,
You don't?
I don't like LA.
I'm surprised.
I am not an LA fan.
I am so. I'm shocked.
Well, come on. It takes you 2 hours to go 15 miles there.
True.
It just drives me nuts.
True.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so there's that. Speaking of electric cars, and also things we don't like. Well, at least you don't. I do. You made me watch a Rich Rebuilds video.
About?
Well, I mean, I know you don't like Rich Rebuilds as a channel, but
Don't get me started.
we've watched 3 videos from his channel
In the
in
last
the last 2 weeks.
couple of weeks, yes.
Yeah.
The only
Which is, and you were the one to select those as the channels to watch.
yeah, well, the videos to watch. Yes, the only reason we watch those because those all those videos are connected to the latest Tavares's purchase, which is the burned
that's not
down
true.
Porsche 918.
That is not true.
And that's the only reason I'm paying any attention to what is happening on that channel.
No, he reviewed the new Chinese car, the electric,
Yeah.
that he liked.
Oh, the Zeekr.
The Zeekr.
The Zeekr. Well,
The Zeekr.
it's not new. The Zeekr 001 FR. It's already 2.5 years old. You're getting all of your car news late. I mean, here in the US.
Yeah, I know, but he got the review of it recently.
Yes, because I mean they brought in one sample, I think, a couple of pieces.
That he got to go drive that in San Francisco, which was kind of cool.
Like maybe okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we did watch the battery stuff for the new 918,
Yeah.
which is interesting. Sounds like Porsche designed a battery properly.
Well, or at least they work with the vendor who knows how to design the battery, which I would be super surprised if the Porsche didn't do it themselves or didn't oversee the entire development process. The quality of the battery insights
compared to the P1 battery,
compared to any battery,
no, compared to the P1 battery, which was designed and built at the same time
Yes.
as the 918.
Yes.
It is like leap years ahead of what the
Yes.
P1 put out, and the whole 918, even though it's complete wreck, it's serviceable.
Yeah, it's got the modular architecture, both the car and the battery. It's got the
And the body too.
and the thermal management. They got the thermal management done correctly in the battery itself.
Well,
They've got
the BCM properly
the BCM.
designed.
The cooling is routed very, very nicely. All the protections and the shields are immaculate and like actually makes sense the way when you open it up.
The protections aren't plastic; they're actually aluminum and stuff, so that
And rubber.
they actually protect it.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they used pouches for their battery cells instead of the capacitor cylinder D-size battery things, or what was the triangular ones?
Yeah, I don't know much about
I don't know about that one.
triangular. But Tesla is the one who is like kick-started this entire like a round custom developed cells for the lithium ion.
They look like big
lot,
capacitors
yeah,
or giant flashlights.
and a lot of companies kind of follow the suit. Still, there is no standard, but I mean, there is a Tesla standard. There are 3 or 4 different battery sizes or cell sizes that Tesla uses, but Porsche completely dumped that, and for good.
Well, but I mean, the battery pouches have their drawbacks, but one of them is safety, and it's kind of interesting because the battery is like a bag, and when the battery goes thermal, it expands like this, okay, and the bag kind of bulges, and when you've got a bunch of bags packed into each other, it doesn't necessarily push on the other bags enough to damage the other bags. Whereas this cylinder is a solid cylinder around the battery.
It's a gun shell in essence.
It's a grenade.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Because when the thermal goes off, it's under pressure, not in a bag that's loose. And so it pops off, and apparently the top and the bottom, the connectors are on the top of the bottom, and they break, and
yes.
It goes off like a rocket, and
well, it can go. It can go either way. It can go up where the passengers are, or down.
And well, so the way that they do that is they stack them on top of each other. So when it goes thermal, not only does it damage the batteries on the side, but it damages the batteries above it.
Well, not every
below it.
Not every car automaker does it. I mean, the unless you stack the battery plates on top of each other, with Tesla cars you should not be having this issue. I know that semi-trucks, the Tesla developed semi-trucks, they use multiple packs, battery packs. They have to because of the capacity.
Yeah.
And when the Tesla Roadster was just shown, we still don't know anything about it. The rumor had it that they had 2 battery packs from Model S stacked on top of each other in order for it to reach that sub 2 1 point something 0 to 60 speed. And it did look a little high off the ground, but I have no idea if this is true or not. I mean, I talked to a couple of Tesla people. They say they don't know anything about it.
But the point being is that because of the way that battery is designed, when it goes, the whole battery pack goes.
Well,
it doesn't just stop at 1 or 2.
Yeah, and it's a chain reaction. I mean, you have one explosion nearby, and then the other one will start popping.
So basically, the whole thing goes.
And with the pouch, you have another good feature, which is basically you can design, and the manufacturers do design the vent holes. So you'll have a way for the pouch cells to actually vent out the gases, which is also a good thing. It's a safety thing.
But going back to the 918 battery, the battery's perfectly fine, and that car burned to the ground.
I was floored. When they took the cover off, the color of the plastic, the quality of the contactors, the connections, the wiring, everything looked brand new after 10 years.
It's been sitting for 10 years, and the battery held its charge.
Well, it held something. It held the voltage. But it didn't swell.
It didn't swell.
Leak.
It didn't completely go down, so the battery is actually good.
Yeah, maybe this is what they have to find out.
Well,
or pay $80,000 for a replacement one.
No, Rich actually ran the tests at his.
Did he?
At his thing. That's why he boxed it back up and sent it back to Tavares.
I haven't seen that. I only saw
that was at the end of the video.
I only saw the voltmeter, and this is not the test.
No. We saw him at the.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
He was at his own garage.
Yes.
And he brought over somebody else to look at it, and they looked at it.
If that battery has more than 90% capacity, I will.
Oh, it's not.
I'll eat my words.
It's not full capacity. Well, so that battery's a boost battery. It's not.
And that's another difference, because it's a completely different case for the electric vehicle. Battery-driven system.
Well, with the hypercars, they use it as the electric boost, like they do in the F1.
Yes.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then on top of all that, the last video we watched of Rich's was the new Amazon slate.
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, Amazon.
Yes.
They actually started not only that, but they've got apparently some sort of a car site for buying cars on their site now. But they have their own car, and after seeing how they built the Fire tablets and the Fire phones and stuff like that, I was a little skeptical.
Well, I don't think Amazon owns the slate outright.
They bought the company.
Did they? Okay, I thought they were one of the big investors.
No, they own it.
Cool.
But
so why are you concerned about the Fire tablets? I mean, they're ubiquitous. I mean, like they used to be everywhere. $90 or what? $79, which is not possible to produce at any margin. There are no margins there.
Yeah, I just
at those costs. Come on.
I can't use one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so going back to the slate.
I think it's a great idea. I think as a concept.
Well, hold on. So the first guy he interviewed that was the accessory guy. He makes all of the exterior accessories for the slate.
The accessory engineer, interior accessory.
If you don't know, the slate is a pickup truck / SUV. It's modular. You can convert the pickup to an SUV, and it's basically a frame-on. So there's a frame, and everything sits on the frame. He says it's a semi-unibody because there's some certain things that the battery housing does, but honestly, it's really a frame-on or a skateboard for an electric vehicle, which blows me away. But the guy he talked to, where does he live?
In a van.
What kind of a van?
A Sprinter van.
Yeah.
Well.
So the guy's house is a car.
Well, I mean, this is what you would expect from the company that Amazon owns. I mean, like they're really, really cheap.
Well, okay.
So, but I mean, maybe it's a lifestyle choice. And I respect that.
No. I think it's a good choice. Think about it. If you live in a house, okay?
Yes.
You plan and engineer and figure out things for your house to work.
Yes.
If you live in a car, you plan and you engineer and you think of how to make things better for the place that you live, which is your car.
And then you work on another car. Maybe that works. I mean, somehow that works.
Maybe they're coming out with a Sprinter van version.
I don't.
I could see that.
I don't think so. But what caught my eye.
No, wait. Why don't you see that? Because Amazon has a delivery company.
Yes.
So I could see the Slate van. Sprinter van coming for the delivery company.
I cannot. I mean, like VW will eat that many times over with the Rivian on their delivery trucks. I mean, come on.
I don't know.
I'm a little skeptical on that one. This is not a small undertaking.
I could see them having like an ice cream, like an ice cream van, Sprinter van type of thing.
Yeah.
With the pop outside, and then you come up and pick up your packages from the side of the van.
I have no idea. No.
They'll have a siren.
I don't see that.
They'll have a little, they'll have the ice cream van, ice cream song coming.
No.
They'll have an Amazon song coming, and then you come running up to the Amazon van and grab your product.
No, Jeff Bezos' money, all of his money, extra money, went to Blue Origin and his wedding in Italy. Okay, there is no budget left. Okay, for another truck development.
Anyway,
but what caught my eye in that moving platform that they presented with the Slate is actually the ability to support different battery capacities, and that tells a lot about the type of engineering that they're doing. If you don't know, all of the automakers, EVs and gasoline both, are putting the cars on the platforms, standardized platforms, the ones that can be extended, either in length or sometimes in width, but usually in length. And all of those modern platforms, they are flat. They're literally, you have a frame, you have a skateboard, you have a suspension pieces that you can just bolt on. You can change them, but it's no longer a frame in the normal technical terms as a frame.
Right. So they call it a skateboard design.
So the platform itself should account for different battery sizes And that is already a much more expensive development than just supporting one battery size where you have a fixed dimensions. And they kind of talk
Well,
about
that's but that's not true. Okay,
it is true.
No. So
Everything I tell you is true.
well, it's not exactly correct. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
The reason I say that is that on the Slate there are actually 2 battery packs, and adding the second battery extends the range. So that's how they extend the range. So the first battery is the one that's in the main body of the car. The second battery is in the front.
I hope not, because this is a waste of time.
No.
And space.
They showed it in there. It's the actual second battery is in the front, and it gives you another 20 or 30 miles.
Okay, then I take everything back, and I'm disappointed again.
Okay, but that's the way they had it. The thing that got me was one of the first things that they said is that the infotainment system is something that you bring to the car. Now, it doesn't mean that you go in and buy a Panasonic car radio and stick it in the car. You bring your tablet or your phone, and they have a mount that's expands to a tablet or to a phone, and then Bluetooth connects to your device.
Yes.
And the stereo and everything in there is modular, so you can put as many speakers as you want and all that sort of stuff. But it connects to your device, and your device is the infotainment system, which I've been saying for years. In a car, I don't need a radio. I need a head unit that connects to my device, because honestly, those radios are a waste of money because they don't keep up to the times. They don't keep up with the technology such as Bluetooth and all that sort of stuff. They don't keep up with the apps. They don't keep up with your phone. So you could actually have a radio that's so old it won't connect to your phone anymore.
The only thing that I have to say about this is that it's a good concept. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, actually working. Imagine how many devices types they have to be compatible with, and the main piece is the app development.
No, all they have
investment is going to be enormous undertaking. At some point, they will have to list the compatible devices on their website to say, okay, these ones are compatible and these ones are not. I only hope that you can still drive the Slate without infotainment screen at all, and all of your AC and the controls that are specific to the cars actually can work and operate without it. Because this is the biggest gripe, when the automakers actually have a single unified network that actually does both your infotainment things and your car control things for the driver and the passenger, not the engine management or the motor or the battery management. No, the things that you would need, like AC and turn signals.
So all of that, they said you don't have to have a phone to run the car. They said that, which is another good thing, because infotainment systems in cars nowadays run the car, and if they don't work, then your car doesn't start, which is another pain. But they had something that I kind of caught a glimpse of, and I wasn't sure if you caught it.
What about?
But they have at the top of the dash this rail system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and apparently you stick things on this rail system.
Yes.
And they activate functions as a button.
Do they?
Uh-huh.
I thought these are just like
You
small
thought they were pictures.
plastic things, like magnets on the fridge.
No. Apparently they tie into the car and they activate certain functions that are associated with that button.
Okay. Well,
I was like, that's a kind of cool idea there. And I was like,
interesting.
At least that's what they hinted at, and I have to go look.
Yeah.
But it looked really cool for that.
Yeah. So what's
the other stuff that we need to talk about?
Yeah.
Is the modular design of the vehicle. Okay, so it's a 2-door truck.
Yes.
With a bed.
Well,
it's about the same size as the Rivian bed, apparently.
So this is what so it is a 2-door truck. Okay, and looks like, based on what we know today, all vehicles are going to be exiting the factory as a base Slate. 2-door configuration, truck, no options, no accessories. All of them are going to be manufactured in the same factory and just exiting that factory and then going into the customization shop where you can actually build whatever the website is going to allow you to build to customize it and then further for delivery.
You can change the bumpers, you change the lights, you can change it's got an actual fifth wheel, which is a full fifth wheel.
Yeah, full size wheel.
That can be customized. Now, apparently the conversion to a SUV uses the same back window
Yes.
on there as the truck. They just put in additional panels, which saves you money in configuration and cost.
This was really neat.
Really plenty. And then you don't have to put back seats in, but you can.
Yes.
It also, all of the panels are like that. The panels are designed so that when they print stuff, a lot of the parts on the panels, like the armrest on the left-hand side of the driver, is the same armrest as the right-hand side. So it doesn't need to be remanufactured or anything like that.
Yeah,
or have separate part numbers or anything like that.
And also acts as a door handle.
Yeah.
At the same time.
At the same time. And then
Smart.
that armrest is actually the same as the center armrest. So they didn't have to design a separate center armrest.
Yeah.
I mean, things like that are brilliant. All of the windows can be removed from it, so you can do the whole Jeep.
You can
Jeep
do
thing.
the Baja Buggy thing.
Baja Buggy things.
Yep.
It's got a lift kit that you can change the lift height on the vehicle
From the factory.
From the factory,
which is
it's
great.
One of the accessory things,
which means it will work because it was tested.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it comes in. All the panels are screwed on. They're not glued on. Okay.
They're not bonded on.
They're not bonded on.
They're not riveted.
They're not riveted. They're screwed on, which means you can unscrew a panel that's been damaged, buy another panel from the factory, and put it back on.
Well, yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to be carrying with me in my backpack now. From
a screwdriver.
A set of them.
Yeah.
Actually, a set of hack screwdrivers. And when I see one, okay, there is the free panel.
But on top of that, you don't have to buy a panel that color matches the panel you're replacing.
Which is the biggest saving.
You know why?
Which is the biggest saving.
You know why?
Why?
Because all of the colorization that's done on that car is done as a wrap. And it's a wrap that you can purchase from the factory because it's cut to the car.
Yes. Why are manufacturers not doing that? Like, why in the world will you have all of the cats, you have all of the dimensions, pre-cut the wraps and offer it for sale as an accessory?
Oh, no. What was best about that, was they also wrap the rims.
Yeah.
So the rim's kind of a disc, and then they put a wrap on it to make it accessorized for whatever you want it to look like. I was like, that's brilliant.
Well,
I don't have to buy a new rim. I can just stick a new sticker on it.
Well, we'll have to see how reliable that is going to be on the wheels.
I don't care. That is a brilliant idea.
As an idea, yes.
I mean, instead of a hubcap, you put a wrap on it.
Okay. Well, you usually powder coat your wheels, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if I wanted to powder coat them pink instead of black, I have to take it back to the powder coater.
Okay.
I mean, I can't just wrap it.
No, you can't.
And some of the cars, like the Hondas and stuff like that, have a hubcap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why don't you just wrap the hubcap? That's a brilliant idea. I mean, the guys who thought of this car and designed this car are like sitting there and thinking at a different level. I honestly think so.
Well, the only thing they obviously putting a lot of development and a lot of R&D into the interior, because this is the biggest selling point. You get a blank slate, and then you accessorize it, and this is where all of the margins, all of the company's profits are hidden. I just hope that they are not going to scheme on the drivetrain and the battery tech, and that the actual pieces that are important to the car as a vehicle are going to be just as good and just as thought out.
I saw evidence that they are thinking it out. Okay.
You saw evidence.
Yes, yeah. So
evidence.
They brought in the guy who designed the dash.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the dash panel, if you've ever taken apart a dash panel, it's
a pain.
It's a modular piece. That's great. You can pull the whole dash panel out, but to change up the dash panel or to change light bulbs in it or things like or LEDs nowadays or whatever, you have to rip the damn thing apart. And there are 50 million pieces and components in it.
Yes, and screws and fasteners.
Screws and fasteners. There's
Which
probably,
break?
50 to 100 pieces just for your dash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They went in and they had, I think it was like 9 components.
7.
7 components for the dash.
7.
On their original design.
Yeah.
They went back to engineering and reduced it to
7.
No,
to 7. They went from 20 something.
Oh yeah, 20 something to 7. Yeah.
Yes, to 7.
But they actually reduced the number of components, the number of connections, the number of failure points.
Yes, and squeak points.
And squeak points on the dash.
And rattle points.
To make it lighter, cheaper, and easier to manufacture. And that's the kind of engineering they're putting into it. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, a dash panel, nobody cares about.
Yeah.
But they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. Okay, so that's, to me, I mean, I wish they had a hybrid because I really don't want an all-electric, but...
Maybe. Fingers crossed. In the future.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe. They will entertain the idea.
Or they'll come up with a non-lithium based battery, but which would make me look at electrics. But the whole design of the car is the way a car should be made.
Yeah.
I mean,
to me, the biggest selling point that I saw that was like very promising is actually about the safety. The modularity when you go from a single cab, so 2-seater, to a full SUV, how you just extend your airbags rails and you just clip these things on, and it knows that you've went from a pickup truck over to a different config, and the safety works. That is not easy, but they've done it.
Well, and then on top of that, they're testing it in all configurations, not just one configuration.
Yes.
For safety is what they said, which to me is fantastic. And on top of all of this engineering, all of this effort, all of these advances that they put into this vehicle, it costs $28,000.
As a base.
As a base.
Nothing costs $28,000 in the moving department these days.
You can't get a Ford Focus for that anymore.
There is no Ford Focus at all anymore.
You couldn't buy a Tata at that much.
I don't know about that. I haven't been to India in years, but maybe you can buy a Tata in India.
Yeah, but that Tata wouldn't be as built as well as this Slate.
Oh yeah.
And as safe.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
It just blows me away. You're still getting anywhere from 120 to 200 miles
of range.
The range,
yes.
They said.
It's not super high,
but it's for the city and for driving around town. It's a fantastic car for that price, and people can afford it to have a 4-seater. Or a 2-seater with a storage compartment and still a little bit of bed.
Yeah. Or you can just wait 1 year. The car depreciates by 50%. You go and buy it for $15,000, and then you order all the accessories. You buy any car, pickup truck, any
electric car,
any Slate. You buy any Slate, okay, and then you go and pick up your accessory that you want and bolt them on.
I actually,
it's a brilliant idea.
So, I actually think that it may buck the trend of depreciating 50%.
You think so?
Years. Yeah. One, it's low enough cost. 2, the whole car is modular enough, and the batteries are designed well enough that they may actually be cheaper to make the batteries and swap out.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. And then, but. I think that it's what people are craving. It's that affordable, good-looking vehicle that they can customize. I mean, what was it? I'm trying trying to remember. You were talking about the electric cars in Vietnam.
Yes, the VinFast.
The VinFasts, and they customize them with wraps.
Yes.
Okay, and what the Amazon Slate is doing is we're going to just let you do the wrap.
Yes.
And so I could see people accessorizing the wraps and making all kinds of funky wraps that they sell for this, because apparently the wrap takes like less than a few hours to put on.
Yeah, and it's not a difficult process at all.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't cost arm and a leg. I am almost. I
cost $5,000
I have a crazy idea. I almost wish that the Amazon would offer the base slate as a kit for you to fully assemble in your garage.
Well, I mean,
and sell it in a crate as a pile of parts. Imagine having a project, like with your son or with your daughter, spending time in the garage, wrenching, and just make it safe enough. The battery department.
So cut $5,000 off of it and just send you the parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of a fun idea.
And you don't have to pay any car taxes on it or tariffs on it. It's not a car. It's a pile of parts. You can take it anywhere. You could ship it to any country.
Except in California, when you register it as an electric vehicle, and then you have to pay triple the taxes on it now, and triple the road.
I don't have that problem.
I know. I just not going to say who's to blame, but he begins with a G.
Well, the kit for the slate would be. I think it may do well.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty much that way as you get it anyway, because you basically get a base model and then you're accessorizing it. And the beauty of the accessories is they built the rail system to be standardized, so any manufacturer can make rail components for this car. It's not restricted to Amazon or Slate.
That ecosystem is going to be huge. I mean, imagine the audio. They showed the audio system, right? And the modularity for the speakers is just like, for the base audio system, you want this and this, and for the more expensive one, there is a center channel, and then you can mount the bottom channel there.
But the bottom one is you go get a Bluetooth speaker, and they make a Bluetooth speaker mount that fits underneath the dash that holds Bluetooth speakers for you, and you can have your stereo running out of that. You don't have to buy a stereo from them. I'm like, well, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, imagine the ecosystem, how fast this ecosystem is going to grow, and the number of options that you're going to have. I mean, only just the audio system. I mean, like, if you can have like 10 manufacturers, 10 companies, throwing some small R&D and producing the custom box and the mount for the existing speakers.
But you go buy the Beats pill, you go buy that, stick it on there, and every couple of years they come out with a new Beats pill. You throw
replace
it in, you got an upgrade on your stereo system. I'm like, but that was really cool. Was they have panels that just pop up, and then they're modular, basically holes there that you can put stuff in there, and they had 2 speakers on the side, and then they have a center speaker that goes in there. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Well, potentially, I think the whole idea of the center speaker, you might be able to turn the car into a movie theater. Like, actually watch 5.1 movies, with the full audio experience in the car.
But I mean, you could put whatever Bluetooth system you wanted in there.
Well, yeah. That is true as well.
So basically, without having driven it, it's a really cool idea.
I'm excited.
Honestly, this makes me more excited than any other electric that's come out.
Yes, by far. And especially, I always say, the price is the king. If you can keep that price range, initial entry point under 30 grand.
What's a Model S going through? Mid-30s?
The Model 3. Model 3 starts at 40 plus. New, out of the factory, not the used market, not the gray market.
And I mean, you get something that's kind of Rivian-ish looking / Jeep looking / mini Bronco looking. It has all those kind of flavors to it, but at the same time it's unique, and it doesn't look like a Cybertruck.
Yes. Oh, okay. You had to mention that one. Okay.
I'm sorry, but
that
has got to be the worst looking design I have seen in a motor vehicle.
I want one. I mean, like in 5 years, when the Cybertruck worth pennies, I want one, just for giggles. But the Slate.
You know what? In 5 years,
Yeah.
we're gonna go look for a Cybertruck.
Yes.
But we're gonna look for the most rusted out Cybertruck.
Oh, that's
ever.
not going to be difficult. That's
No,
not
no, no.
difficult
I mean,
at all.
something that's got like holes in the panels and stuff. And if it doesn't, we're gonna throw acid on it so it does that, because that's what the Cybertruck needs to look like.
I respectfully disagree. I think Cybertruck in 20 years is gonna be thought out for, and if you can find one, I think it's gonna do the same thing as the DeLorean has done. Nobody wanted one after a couple of years after the launch. It's exactly what's happening with the Cybertruck. But I mean, it's a different story. I'm excited about the Slate. I think it's a cool technical
The DeLorean can go
idea.
88 miles an hour.
Yes, you see. So
And it can time travel.
but the Slate,
Cybertruck will never time travel.
I'm more excited. Think about the teenage kids, the high school age kids. This car is cheap enough to be your first car.
Well, I don't recommend getting any first-time driver a new car.
There will be plenty used one on the road.
Hold on. I experienced that myself, and it's not a good idea.
It did not end well for you?
No, it didn't. Well, it ended well for me because the car was designed really, really well.
What happened to your first car?
We're not talking about that. No, we're not talking about that. It's not part of this session.
Okay, it's
maybe another.
It's too painful.
We'll have to do F-bargarage Rex at a later date.
Okay, and talk about our first cars.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because your first car, you're gonna wreck it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on.
The statistics are there.
That is true. I'm not looking forward to the day when I need to add my son to my insurance.
I'm not looking forward to the day where I hear about the Beetle being crashed.
Oh, you know it's coming. You know it's inevitable.
I know.
Maybe my son will be just like me. And how about this crazy idea? Wouldn't crash his first car?
Yeah.
All right.
We know your son.
You know me.
No, we know your son. Anyway.
All right.
Everybody, thanks for listening to us rant.
And
like, share, subscribe.
Absolutely. Go check out the Slate website. I mean, be amazed, just as we are.
And the Blind Peddler, cast strength.
Approved?
It's I highly approve it. It's on par with Barrel. If you've ever had Barrel cast strength, it's a really good bourbon. I was really impressed with it.
Okay, and this time I do not approve of that, and you can only make me drink this when I do something really, really bad or wrong. This will be my punishment because no.
Bottle should be finished in a week.
Oh no. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.
Ciao.